Hello guys, what's up? It is me, Rahul here. Yes, we're straight in against the Philadelphia Flyers. As you can see right here, this is a goal highlights video. Yes, another one of these. This is actually the season, and then if we make the playoffs, we go from there. So, yes, I got drafted by the New Jersey Devils. We score a goal, not by me though, and the way, I'm gonna actually summarize and give spoilers here from here and there. We cracked 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, even 90 goals. So we cracked 90 goals and everything in between. We broke like certain rookie records. And we're actually leading against the Philadelphia Flyers. I'm a rookie. I am number 12 for some odd reason. And I get my first assist. Let's go. So that means we're 3-1 against the Philadelphia Flyers. In this weird scenario, Jack Hughes is also on here. And what's crazy? First goal scored. First goal scored on the New Jersey Devils. And might I add, that's a big accomplishment because that's my first goal of the season. And hey, the puck is given to the coach or somebody. I don't know. And this was against kinda hot. Alright, so we broke the 90 goal mark. 99 goals by the end of the season. We had 150 points. 99 goals minus... Jeez. 99... Okay. So, 150 minus 99. We had that many assists. And I could be more proud because, and also like another thing, we got injured late in the season. The reason why I actually did this format because I was getting so bored of the game to the point where I was like, I'm gonna switch it to a season type format, like a bulk season type format where I will show the season, then in the next episode, or in this episode, I will show the playoffs, and you will get the commentary for that, depending on what I decide, and basically, we won against the Philadelphia Flyers in our first game. The next game, we go up against the Detroit Red Wings, the poverty of the Atlantic Division. Yep. And Hamilton scored a goal, and I got credited for line offense. So I was on rookie, and eventually I went to semi-pro. So, basically, like, the most important thing you guys have to realize is that I actually did this be a pro. No joke of a lie. No lying here. And I really did this because I want to just show my skills and everything. Next up, we can assist right there. 2-2. We're on the power play right here, which I didn't even think I would get power play time. However, look at this. I basically did my moves and did a poke check. It's basically stuck, and a goal was scored. A power play goal, and that's how we get it. And I will say, that's a pretty sick way to, like, do it. And we actually have a goal. So 3 goals are scored on each side, and why not a good way to score a goal where a power play goal. I got 2 goals in 1 game. And I understand I'm playing on rookie in this situation. When I play on semi-pro, I will like explain, like, I am a pretty good be a pro guy, even though the Toronto Maple I don't know. But hey, my guys are scoring goals. I get an assist, 5-3. They actually scored 5-4, and we got another power play. And in this situation, I got into a fight. That's how it happened, and I basically, I don't know, like, I was watching this, and it really, really pained me to see this. Like, the Detroit dude went out, I think, yeah, I saw me in 3rd person, and I was like, what? And 5-4, New Jersey Devils, Detroit Red Wings. That's not really a bad rivalry, I should say the least. I play a competitive style. I always try to get the puck as much as possible. And as I'm a rookie, I tried to do my thing. I got over 100 penalty minutes, and I got knocked down a lot because, yeah, you can guess why. My durability and endurance was pretty garbage, to say the least. And as you see, I wanted to pass, but I actually wanted to shoot, but that kind of stuff, you just don't really know what to do. So I included this much footage. Okay, so eventually see, that's me right there for you. I call really bad passes. And is this nothing new? No. I am getting really long shifts. And yeah, that's just how I am. And basically, we won 5-4. Next up, we have the Calgary Flames. Back-to-back Calgary Flames games, actually. Okay, that did not make sense. And at this point, I got my X Factor ability, so I worked, like, in between, and Jack Hughes got a goal, I got an assist, and basically, what was happening, because I got really bored, and I started playing games, and basically, I decided to record the Calgary Flames games back-to-back, and they scored goals back-to-back, and I was like, what is my defense doing? What am I, like, I tried to score so hard with my team, and I feel like that was not, I don't get it, because I was really, really fast. I tried to score, even like that, I don't even get it, and we didn't even pull our goalie, which also didn't make sense. And by the time I went up the ice, it was already too late, so that was the first game against the Calgary Flames. We lost 4-2. The second game, let's just put it like this. It was not good. And as you see, we are rocking the reverse retro. I thought that was pretty cool. We're both rocking the reverse retro, and Kachuk scored a goal. I responded right back with my own goal real quick. So, and I was pretty proud of it, to say the least. And like I said, I was breaking records, 10 goals, 20 goals, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, until 90, 99 goals. I could have had 100, but like, I was not in the business. As you see right here, 3-2. I was going to go to a shift, but I decided, like, you know what? Let me just score a goal real quick. Boo! Just like that, I score a goal. And that's what I mean. Like, we're keeping up the pressure. I was actually, I worked my way up for the lines and stuff like that, which I thought was pretty awesome, to say the least, because to me that's really important, and this is how it is. And 4-3, and then 5-3. 4-3 was on the power play. We were on a power play. 5-3, Lindholm scored a goal. We scored a goal. 5-4. This was on home ice. I don't know what my players are doing. Jack Hughes and Jesper Bratt, what are they doing? And I actually, like, gotten myself into fights, but also, like, penalty stuff, which, like, committing penalties, like stick infractions, and those things which I was not proud of, to say the least. And look at us! Like, at least, like, look. I tried to attempt the pass, but I was like, oh my god. 51.3 seconds. I was at top with points with 17. I was with Jack Hughes. I was starting with the first line with Jack Hughes, Jesper Bratt, and those guys. I like it. I love it. And it makes me happy. So, yes, the Calgary Flames do have, like, an X factor of their own. I don't get how they're not scoring goals. Like, seriously, we're not scoring goals. And it really became frustrating because I don't get it. I really don't get it at all. 5-4, we lost again. Yep, that happened. So, we move on to the next game, which is against the New York Rangers. We scored a goal. We're on the power play right here, and boom. Power play goal! I got myself, an assist. Make it 2-0 New York Rangers, and yep, we go 3-0. And yeah, I skipped like to the third period because nothing was really happening. They scored they scored 2 goals, and they actually scored 3, so it's a comeback for some reason. And as you see, the Tampa Bay Lightning are up upon us, and that should say something. Line offense, we score a power play goal. What else should I say? We won the game 4-3. At least I contributed with an assist. That's all that matters. Next up, we have the Nashville Predators. The Nashville Predators are a pretty good team, I'll say, and 1-0. Now, if I remember correctly, PK Subban isn't on the Devils, and somehow Tomasino scores a goal, and eventually 2-2. I cut out a lot of it because it was closely contested, so I actually decided to have the whole overtime bit, and like I said before, if you were to understand why I cut out a lot of it, was because of the fact that, and I was caught offsides, 3 minutes, 58 seconds left in overtime. And overtime in the NHL for the regular season, it's 3-on-3, and then it goes into this. And I'm actually a left winger in this situation, so that's actually really important to understand, and I don't get it. I actually don't get it at all. It's like it's like so confusing, because to me it's like Hamilton could have scored, but he dreadfully missed. I did a good body check. Jack Hughes did a good body check. Now for the line change. Now understand this. I didn't do a line change yet. And that, oh my god. If you remember my NHL 19 days, that would have been a stick infraction. But anyway, I tried to survive this whole thing. And boom, I scored the game-winning goal. Right. Anyway, basically, next up, we have a game against the New York Rangers. Yeah, we have another game against the New York Rangers. Oh, wow. So, that happened, and I got that defensive recovery, like an intercepted pass, and Jesper Bratt scored a goal, and then Serverson scored a goal. Because of Jack Hughes' abilities, he's able to create plays on the ice, and I'll say much, it works out pretty well. Oh my god, look at this situation. So, I'm on semi-pro, and boom, another goal, and I like it so much, because we scored 30 goals. So in the time span of these episodes, compacted into one, I scored like 30 goals. The reason why I don't show much is because, like, I want to be able to develop myself up, and yeah. So, the Devils, the Rangers scored 1 goal. We're in the second period right here. One-timer, assist, Jesper Bratt. I mean, I haven't tried one-timers myself when doing it, but I gave someone a one-timer, if that makes sense. So, yep. And that worked out pretty well. I say so myself. Yeah, and we sim for a little bit, and this is why I choose this. They scored yet another goal. They're really competitive. So they have 3 X factors, and 4 X factors if you include the goalie, and we have 1, and that's me. Excuse me. And, yep, and I got the puck. If you know what's about to happen next, nope, because this clip actually shows a lot I cover for defense, because I'm like a two-way player guy. That's how I was meant to, be. And, well, I do really good things, and that's what it's supposed to be. And I do a line change. But, yeah, so that part was unnecessary. I don't know why I did that. So, now next up, back hole for pass, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. I don't care, right? Right, so now I'm just trying to fake out everybody, and nope, it does not work. It does not. Oh crap. See, this is why in like rookie you could be able to do these things even on competitive style. And on semi-pro you couldn't. On pro difficulty you would not be able to get like in the way of these things. Like you couldn't like you couldn't if you know what I mean. So I was like I was trying to get a goal off of that. So the playoffs are gonna be in this episode. You guys, I hope you guys understand that. And yep, we won the game 4-2. Our next opponent is the Seattle Kraken, not the Seattle Metropolitans. So, yeah. Hey guys, I scored a goal. How many goals did I score? Let's see. We scored 40, 50, 60. Oh, good lord. Then they scored we scored a goal again, and they scored a goal. Hip hip hooray! Then for some reason it tells me to skate to the bench, but come on. And I think got an assist from that, or I didn't. I'm not sure. And by the way, this year, this point, I was actually gonna break the New Jersey Devils single season goal record, and I don't know how many I had, but I had enough to break it, and man, it was good. I scored yet another goal, and oh my god. It feels so good to do it, and if you see these scenes, we talk to the coach and everything. It's kind of awkward, to say the least, but hey, it's worth it in the end. I'm telling you, 5-1, 5.2 seconds left. If you see on the bottom, I scored a lot of goals. But hey, next up, we won 5-1. Next up, we have the Columbus Blue Jackets. And yeah, I scored a power play goal. What up? That's pretty sick, right? That's pretty sick to say that. And that's pretty sick, don't you think? Yeah, that's pretty awesome. So, yep, there was another 2 goals were scored. I think I scored one of them. I could be wrong. We're in the third period right here. They scored another goal. Then Texer scored a goal. By the way, Philip Forsberg is on this team. Alex Domi is also on this team. Wow. Wow. That's a lot to say. I got a big hit right there, but the most important part was I basically had to like get a goal in real quick, but like I don't know what to say because this would literally put an end to like everything right here. So I basically a goal was scored, but I got knocked down so bad. Jack Hughes scored a goal, but I got knocked down so bad, if you saw that. And we won the game 4-2. Next up, our team we're going up against is the Colorado Avalanche, the defending Stanley Cup champions in this scenario. As you know, the Colorado Avalanche is one of those teams where, yeah, and I was tasked to get the first goal. I was like, okay, let's get the first goal. But yeah, boom, I got a goal. Did I get my 60th goal? Did I get my 70th goal? I got my 70th goal. So, in the past few games you have seen, I broke 10 goals, 20 goals, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 70. Yeah, up until this point. And I also earned myself a all-star selection. So, as a rookie. I know I've locked up for the Calder Cup, which is really important. And yes, I got myself an assist. So, I'm a left winger slash center. I can play 2 positions. Yep. And I got myself an assist. Jack Hughes. And by the way, I'm climbing up the leaderboard for assist. And I got a big hit right there. Jack Hughes scored yet another goal for 1. Next up, this is right after our goal. I scored myself a goal. And guess what? What? Jack Hughes. Yep. So, excuse me. I have also scored multiple hat tricks. So, that is something I have to emphasize. And hey, we're just like pouring it in. It's 6-2. I got myself a hat trick. Let's go. That isn't like normal, to say the least, to have multiple hat tricks in one game, in one season. It is, but it's highly unlikely. Am I on steroids? No. So, what's going to be for the future of this series? Am I going to do single seasons? Maybe. And also, like, you have to understand, like, I'm trying new formats, so, and it's very hard, so, yeah, and I got, like, into so many fights, this game. I won them. I lost them. I lead the team in hits, which is something I am not supposed to lead in. This is something like greater, bigger, and this is something I like. This team. Landix Gong, Old Boys UC, and I do a real good line change, and 8-2. Yep, that's the final score. Next up, we have the Arizona Coyotes. Arizona, what should I say? They're poverty, and Graves scored a goal, which got me my first assist, and I got my first goal. My 80th goal, and that is good for me. Next up, I don't know what happened here, and this was a back call for a pass, and that was a one-timer. Boyd decided to score a goal. Yep, that happened. And was I impressed? No. Was I disappointed? Well, was I impressed? No. Was I disappointed? Yes. So, slap shot goal! 3-1. I get the pass. You know what time it is. Actually, no, I do not know what time it is. It's time for another hat trick. Now it's 4-1, and yep, yep, that happened. Also, that happened. I was confused, man. I was highly confused. And okay, that sequence, if you, it's really hard to understand because there's like, we're in the third period, we're near the end of the game. That's pretty sick. My eyes. Back check on a random dude. Now, good. Now it's like, I've had these issues where I am doing a badly aimed shot. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, how am I doing that? That doesn't even make any sense. 26.5 seconds left. 4-1. We actually win this game, believe it or not. Now, the next one is the Chicago Blackhawks. Now, Patrick Lane, the key ingredient for the Chicago Blackhawk, for Chicago's 3 Stanley Cups, is not here. I'll tell you where he is. And there's an empty netter. There was a delayed penalty, but so we bring in an extra attacker. Boom! I get another goal. See? How good is that? And I actually get a big hit and an empty net, a hat trick. At this point, I had 90 goals, so this was really fitting because my goaltender actually was able to, fully succeed in that department, and it was really good, to say the least. And I can't say this enough. It's really good. Mackenzie Blackwood is really doing really well, in my opinion. And yeah, so 3-0 at this point was really good. The Chicago Blackhawks couldn't do anything. I was really surprised, and I did a body check. My defense did really well. I just did a shot. Then I did that. Just went into the goal. We won 3-0. Next, we have the Washington Capitals with Alexander Ovechkin. 1-0. Yep, 1-0. And Tom Wilson, the idiotic defenseman, scored a goal. Then we got scored on again. Okay, we got scored on again. I decided to score a goal. Okay, I scored a goal. Fair enough. I then, asked for a pass. Yeah, and something bad happened. Hip hip hooray. So I say something bad happened. Another goal was yet scored, if you saw the sequence. I basically was like, screw it. I am going to score a goal. I don't care about long shifts. And at that point, I got injured. So that is the regular season portion. Yeah. So I had to leave. And till the third period ended. Thank you all so much for watching. This is the regular season. See you in the playoffs. Peace. Alright. See? You got the playoffs. So this is the first round. We are facing off against the Buffalo Sabres. Yeah, this is game 1, obviously. The way I formatted it was, I decided to do the route like, hey, game 1, game 2, well, game 1, and then do the elimination one. Right here, Jack Hughes gets the assist. Gets the goal, sorry. I get the assist, so that's my first assist right then and there. The interesting part is, I always knew Jack Hughes, like, the New Jersey Devils in real life are doing pretty well. I have to say, that's pretty interesting. That's pretty cool. The Buffalo Sabres scored a goal right then and there. And I'm actually going to state this. So, a penalty was drawn. I'm fighting against Kozens. How can I state this? I lost the fight. And doctors realized, I guess I had I got injured. Basically, to put it simply. And I did that, and I'm getting evaluated. So, I actually had to sim the second period, get out of it, and basically what that meant was, it's 2-2 right here. We eventually won 5-3 the first game. We're 3-1 in the series at this point. And I understand this is quite difficult to understand that, we're in this together, and I'll give you the best explanations as much as I possibly can. So right here, we scored a goal. Right here. Okay. Game 6. No, this is not Game 6. This is Game 5. The point I'm trying to make is, you have to understand that the Buffalo Sabres were trying to do a 3-1 comeback. Yes, you heard that right, a 3-1 comeback. You might be thinking to yourselves, is a 3-1 comeback possible? Oh, yes, it is. But it's very difficult. And, I was pretty stupid for letting that happen. Because, you know why? Eventually, that happened. Pozo scored a goal, and Don Addo scored a goal. So, basically, we're down by 1 goal. And I don't even know how that's possible in any way, shape, or form. So, we're in the second period. Severson scores a goal. I'm sorry if I'm bumping into the mic so much. So, some of the teams, as far as I know, Buffalo scored a goal. And that's the end of the game. We lost 3-2 in Game 5, Game 6. This is the most pivotal game. As you know, we're a much better team stacked around. And this is where I, think about, the importance of the game, if you know what I mean. And the importance of the game is that it's good. And Kozen scored a goal. Next up, as you see, I get an assist by Jesper Bratt. Scores a goal. I'm very proud of our team. Right here, they score a goal, 2-1. You can see the stats, who scores the goals and stuff like that. And that's pretty cool. This season, man, has been very cool. I've scored a goal on semi-pro. I'm glitching through to 2-2, 3-2. I guess it was, oh my god, I think that I cut that out. I don't know who scored, but they scored 3-3. So check out this sequence really quick. So, right here, right? I tried to pass, but this dude, Jeff Skinner, one of the guys from one of my franchises from the NHL 19 days, decides to give it a shot. Get it? Okay, never mind. Anyway, 4-3, right? Well, it hasn't even been 19 or even 18 minutes. They tried scoring a goal, but we have firepower, and I started trying to, do my thing, and I get an assist. Jack Hughes scores the goal. 4-4. 5-4. And I do a clean body check, so next up, you're going to see the second round. We're going to win, obviously. And to put the final touches, obviously, well, I didn't put the final touches. We are going to the second round. Yeah. Alright, so we are going up against Columbus Blue Jackets. This is game 1 right here. And obviously, this is one of those games where it's competitive and everything in between. So please be sure, if you have stuck throughout this video, please be sure to drop a like. Don't forget to subscribe. Click on that notification bell so you don't miss a video. And right there, we scored a goal. Hip hip hooray. And Patrick Lane is on the Columbus Blue Jackets. And we get into this right up the bat. Jesper Bratt. For him, this is the third goal, this playoffs, and what amazes me, he has an X-Factor ability, not, he has actually superstar ability, not an X-Factor ability, right there, it shows, This is my coach telling me to do a good job. In summary, hip hip, hooray. So this is the second round, and I checked the standings. These are the two worst NHL teams. This is the 7th seed. The Buffalo Sabres were the 8th seed. We defeated the 8th seed and the 7th seed. So, oh, frick. Patrick Lane! Ugh! Like, this is one of my... I wouldn't say one of my rivals, because Alexander Ovechkin, good lord, he's one of my rivals, like, in the future. And one of the main points I'm gonna make here is, this is a good thing. Actually, this is not a good thing. Domi scores a goal. Hip hip, blah. And then I do like a saucer pass thingamabob. And then I do a line change. And then Jesper Bratt scores a goal, but I don't get credit for an assist. Then a goal was scored 3-3. Then two goals were scored right back 4-5. And we score a goal 5-5, 5-6. That was because of me doing an interference penalty, power play, Blue Jackets score. They win the game, first game. And now, this is game 5. And we're in the third period, actually, because that's when Jack Hughes scores a goal. And, yeah, Jack Hughes again scores a goal. Who won this game for us? Jack Hughes. I can't say enough. The talent on the first line is sick. I am put up my defensive game up really well. You know what I'm saying? And this was a really good fight. We are going on to the next round. Hello, guys. Alright, so this is the East Conference Finals. And, yeah, we started off a goal right off the bat. Then, next up, the best way I could describe it is, yeah, we also scored a goal. Also, Tampa Bay Lightning scored a goal. What's the issue with that? Well, as you see, there are multiple X factors. For example, Hedman. I tried to do a dive block, but yep. And Philip Kessel is on the squad, which, if you're familiar with him, I think it was a Las Vegas Golden Knight, or heck, even a Pittsburgh Penguin. I could be wrong on both of them. But also, Corey Perry is in here. And Stamkos scores a goal. 3-2. Well, I actually stayed in this position. 4 straight goals were scored. And I was like, how? And Jack Hughes scored a goal. Which, in this scenario, is very pivotal. Because I was like thinking, okay, let's just persevere. And it's 7-3. So, I had to play hard. We had to play hard defense. That's exactly what we do. Boom. Easy. Goal scored. Next up, I'm wanting to go to the bench, but nope. An assist, and Hischier scores a goal. I get an assist, just like that, 7-5. But it turns into 8-5, and at this point, I was trying to score a goal, but we were on a power play. I got a stick infraction. I realized I was an idiot. And that resulted in a 4-on-4, which probably means like my squad wouldn't score a goal. And this is how we lose game 1, even though, yeah. So, stay tuned for the elimination game. Yeah. Alright, so, this is the elimination game, game 4. And what's really important in this situation that you guys understand is that I am going to be attempting the 3-0 comeback. Now, you've seen other YouTubers try to do this in NHL Be a Pro, but they do it on a different difficulty, and let's just say it hasn't worked out for them. So, again, if you made it this far, I'm very, very pleased, and this really means a lot. So, as you see right here, this is the opening stuff. So, I get myself an assist, Jesper Bratt. Next up. Oh my god. Okay, next up, offensive turnovers. That's a thing. And I also do poke checks. Do you know what a poke check is? Jack Hughes with a goal, and Jack Hughes again, a power play goal. So I did check the footage earlier. This is game 4, and I do like this very much. And the Lightning, oh my god, you have to check this out. I do this, then I do Point scores goal. Yeah, that's his last name, Point. And another hat trick for Jack Hughes, and another assist for me. So I decided to include like the final portion of this game, because you know it is what it is, and I really appreciate if you guys are looking at this. After this series, it will be the Stanley Cup Finals. We shall see. I score a goal to bury the hatchet with this squad. A overall grade. And now, it is time for Game 5. Yeah. Alright, this is Game 5. Yep. And, yeah. This is really interesting so far, so, you guys have to drop a like. You don't have to, but you can. So, we scored a goal right off the bat. I go up, obviously. And Jesper Bratt scores a goal. Makes it 2-0. Next up, I just go in. And I just see Smith score a goal. Very good of him. Then Point scores a goal. Obviously. Jack Hughes scored a goal. Oh my god. This is like... this is like one of those things where I'm just like, are you joking? And I did pretty much nothing in this game, but in the last game I did do something, as you saw, guys saw in the previous game. I tried to get myself a goal. I really tried. But this goalie, who's an X Factor, is like on steroids. But, well, figuratively on steroids, not literally on steroids. Headman, good job, the boys. So, what I will say is, we did win Game 5 in this one. we go to Game 6. Alright, we have Game 6 on the line. You guys, this is really monumental considering this, to me, has never been done before. In my Be a Pro days, NHL 19, you guys know that I have never, ever, ever have done a 3-0 comeback. We're going to make this reality. Tampa Bay scored. Alright, we got this. Now, it's okay that they have multiple, multiple, I guess you could say, X factors, but that doesn't matter to me, because I scored a goal! Alright, and then, let's see, they scored a goal, then we cut for a bit, and let's see, we scored a goal, and then we won some more. This game is really hectic. We scored a goal, and then this was all based on simulation. I'm sorry, guys. They scored a goal, and now this is not simulation, basically, and you can tell this is 5-on-3 goals scored by Hamilton. And then I'm gonna tell you this in a moment. Stamkos scored a goal, right? But for some reason, we went into overtime. If you look, they scored. There was a power play right there. You see on the screen? There's a power play. We go into overtime. I wasn't playing. And we scored. And we win game 6. Alright. This is it. Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals against the Tampa Bay Lightning. We're going straight into the second period because no goals were scored in the first period, which is absolutely insane. Right here, Jack Hughes up to me, and then Gravies scores a goal. But then, for some reason, Zadorov scores a goal as a defenseman, just like that. And all I gotta say is, Jack Hughes got the most electrifying goal the world has ever seen. Tampa Bay, he scored a goal, but it's not enough. Because, you know what? We are gonna win. That's what I'll say. We're gonna win. I do breakout passes and everything. They're empty net now, so they have an extra attacker. So, the next, I guess, voice you're gonna hear is about the Stanley Cup finals. We did it. We won the Stanley Cup. And we didn't win the Stanley Cup. We won the Eastern Conference Finals. And I got knocked down by one of the defensemen, I guess. That they froze the puck. 45.2 seconds left. For the first time since the 2010 Philadelphia Flyers, the 3-0 comeback has been complete. We are going to the Stanley Cup Finals. Alright, here we are in Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Finals. Today, going straight into the second period. I won the first, the goal first was scored. And then we go straight into the third period, which is a power play. And then I extended the clip. This is actually the final moments of Game 1. The next portion you're gonna see is Game 6. I know I'm sounding really awkward right now. You guys don't have to worry about it. So 2-0, I score a goal, obviously. Just Brad Hamilton helped me out. And I knew obviously I had to get 2 goals to show my contributions. Philip Kessel is still here, which is very surprising. So, yep, I obviously got into my share of fights during the Stanley Cup playoff run. And I will say, we're not done here. So, the way to put this into words is I actually might do a couple of more seasons of this, be a pro in this kind of format, considering that I want to feel better making content, or to be a pro series at least. And this is how it's going to be from, at least for now. Franchise, you saw how it was, at least for the Minnesota North Stars. So right here, my shot was blocked, and to give the finishing touches, I score a goal, an empty netter. Now it's time for the elimination game. Yep. Alright, so you guys, this is a finale of Season 1, going to playoffs. I hope you guys do well. This is Stanley Cup Finals, Game 6. New Jersey Devils against the St. Louis Blues. If we win today, that means the Stanley Cup is for the first time since what year? Oh wait, I scored a goal. Okay, that's really cool. Yeah. Alright, so for us, the last time the New Jersey Devils won a Stanley Cup was the 2002-2003 season, and yet we scored another goal. That's sick. I do have to say, after this season, we won some awards like the Maurice Richard, all the top level awards as a rookie, and we did really well, per se. My personality is a rebel, which, okay. There are going to be a lot of things for Season 2. If we win the Stanley Cup, which is going to be the amazing part, considering the Stanley Cup is one of the best things for NHL fans. Who should have been awarded out of all the Stanley Cups? People out of the teams in hockey, we shall see. That was a bad one. O'Reilly scored it like that, and then for some reason at the start of the second period, boom, O'Reilly scores again, just like that. I'm like, okay, let's see what you're made of. So, by the way, this is Game 6, and that is not good. So right here, a one-timer was almost made, and Jesper Bratt scores a goal like that. Next up, another one-timer was about to happen with Jesper Bratt, but I don't know how that's puck control. I don't know how that happens, honestly, and I don't think that's a good thing, to say the least. Then I just scored a goal, like that hat trick. Here we go, perfect. But on our power play, with a man disadvantage, Grodstrom or somebody scored a goal. And for the 3, I did like a pass. I did like a shot, desperate shot. It deflected back off the goalie. Jack Hughes shot it, and I got a assist. Jack Hughes got a goal. And now they are in a situation where it's an empty netter. But I knew I had to score a goal. I wanted to win the Conn Smythe. Few rookies have won Conn Smythes. As you see right here, I got knocked it down, was credited with the assist, and Jesper Bratt was, scored the goal. So, what's very interesting is that for the first time since 2002, alright, oh wait, I'm singing. You know what? I'm not singing too early. A final face-off right here. 1.2 seconds left in the third period of Game 6 of the 2023 Stanley Cup Finals. And so, for the first time since 2003, the New Jersey Devils are your Stanley Cup champions. That's right. Raul Shanmugam, Jack Hughes, Jesper Bratt, all the dudes are here to stay. We won the Stanley Cup, which was really good. Jack Hughes won the Conn Smythe somehow. I'm saying this right now. That's like somewhat controversial. I will give credit to him though. The Conn Smythe should be the person who overall is the clear guy, glue guy. But as always, the captain is gonna raise the trophy. And funny enough, I was allowed to pick, which I didn't even know you could do as be a pro guy. That made me like, what is going on here? So Eric Gustafson, I didn't know who I wanted to pick. I decided to go with myself because I was the glue guy for this team. I helped with Jack Hughes and Jesper Bratt. I helped this team turn around really well. It was really important, I guess you could say. Next up, you have to give it to Jack Hughes. You have to give it to Jack Hughes. Forever, this team, with the ups and downs, with the record-breaking goals of like the next Wayne Gretzky. Don't worry, okay, guys. I am gonna say this. I am gonna stay with this team. So hold your horses. Like, if my situation doesn't get any better, I might switch to pro difficulty if needed, for the sake of my competitiveness. But Jesper Brad got the final Stanley Cup holding, and we are here. With the Stanley Cup picture. So, season 1 is in the books. You might see this after certain what if videos I have planned to make. I have planned, one is the 1976-77 season, and one is 19 NHL debunked teams. Those videos are going to be going after this one. And yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Y'all are legends in my book as well as for me. I will see you on the next one. And peace.